Waldemeer in Erie, Pennsylvania, just announced their brand new Vekoma family multi-launch coaster for 2027. This is a small family-owned park, and so this is not a small investment for them, but I think this is a perfect fit, and I will explain why in this analysis. I will take you step by step just through the layout and what I'm thinking, because we have all the stats for this, unlike Werewolf Gorge, so I'll be able to explain everything that this ride will have to offer. So this will be a toned down version, not really like Big Bear Mountain. Think something more like Lightning or Aquila in Europe. It's because this is a family-owned park, so it'll be running one train. But however, this will be bigger than both of those. So this will be smaller than Big Bear Mountain and Werewolf Gorge, but bigger than Lightning and Aquila. So literally right in the middle of these Vekoma family multi-launch coasters. It will feature like 10 floater airtime moments, so that's impressive. And we'll have 1,800 feet of drop with a max speed of 46 miles per hour and a biggest drop of 60 feet. It's also important to note that this is a terrain coaster, which means that this won't like go very high off the ground. That's why they say biggest drop, because it probably doesn't go that high off the ground. So you start by taking a gliding launch out of the station, similar to Big Bear Mountain, except this launch really powers you through almost the entire layout, which is really impressive. Because like I said, this is a terrain coaster. Take a twisted hill over one of the final elements, and this is where you hit your biggest drop right off the bat. Of 60 feet. However, you don't reach your top speed here. You go into a outer banked hill and then curve up back on top of the hillside into a slower overbanked turn that's twisted, and then you hit this double down, which is like both of them are banked outward. Think it of like a toned down version of what's on Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. You then hit a twisted hill, which is probably the highest point of the ride if I had to take a guess, and this is where you're going to reach your top speed at the bottom of this of 46 miles per hour. It's also important to note that there's like mobile homes there, so that's kind of funny. You then do an outer banked hill, kind of like what's on Big Bear Mountain, which should provide some good forces for the families. And then you do another low to ground turn and then into a double up into launch number 2. This is planned to have a tunnel, whether it'll fog like the animation, I don't really know. This has a curved launch, just like what you can see now on the new Werewolf Gorge. Then do 2 slower turns and then a double up into the brake run. So obviously the second half is a lot shorter, but it's really meant just to get you back to the station. So overall, I think this is a perfect fit because this is a family-owned park and it is a family park. They only have one major coaster as far as I know, and the rest is like small kiddie coasters. This is perfect to bridge the gap from the kids coasters, and like I think they have a Mauer spinner, to their large wooden coaster Ravine Flower 2, which looks amazing. And I think this will do wonders for this park. Obviously one train, but I don't think capacity is really an issue here. And they're not really having to remove anything, so kudos to Waldemeer and Vekoma. Waldemeer for making a great call, and Vekoma for designing an excellent ride where they don't have to remove anything besides, I'm pretty sure, a picnic building. So thanks for watching this video. Those are my thoughts of Eagle Pursuit coming to Waldemeer in 2027. Leave yours down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.